Hey everybody, Steven here, and today I have an unboxing video for the Elite 10 True Wireless Earbuds from Linklike here. So the company reached out to me, said they wanted to send me these so I could actually test them out. So shout out to them. Very excited to get these unpacked here and have a look. So in the box, right in the middle, there it is right there, and then it has the company name there. And then let's get this pulled up. These look good. So these are very comparable to the Balltunes BH020s here. I like the look. What they've done different here though is the packaging. They actually have this kind of all sealed up. So we need to take these out for a second. They even have strips over the magnets. Let's take that one off. They feel good though. And it's already trying to pair there. It looks like it also has a physical button on the side, which I like to see. I'm just not a huge fan of the sensors. They're okay, but I'm not a huge fan, but we'll see. I want to double check and make sure that that is actually the case. So once we have these pulled out, my assumption is it is already trying to pair. So let's see how easy that process is. Linklike Elite 10 right there. My music already started playing. That was quick. There you go. All right. So they feel comfortable. I have the right one in. Let me put the left one in here. So holding this, it said power on. So they now have synced together, and it did say, well, it chimed in that they both were synced up. They're lightweight in the ears. I like that. And they fit, like I said, they feel very comfortable. One of the things I think about is if you have an earbud in, how long can you keep it in before potentially your ear starts aching? I'm going to turn the volume all the way up on this. And they get plenty loud. Let's try this with the okay, so it's not a physical button, although it feels like one. But you can see right there it's a sensor, so it's almost, or I think it's actually a touch sensitive. Yeah. Yep. So the circle here, that's interesting. So the circle here, it's not the little hole here because I could touch from the top. And it'll still do it. I like that. It's almost like an in-between. You still need the physical touch. It's not waiting for you to cross the sensor necessarily, because a lot of these it'll have a hole on the side and it's really your hand going across that. I like that, and it works really, really good. Because my issue is with the sensors where it's just on the side, and like I said, it's really just your hand going close to it. If it waves past it, I'll try to take these out and it's skipping songs, it's turning things off, whatever it may be. I want to put this one back in the case and see how it does also. And let me put this back in. They linked up. Another huge test that it passed. Can I take one out, put it away, just use the one earbud? I've had it with certain ones where that's not the case. You literally have to keep the right one in the whole time. So you can take the left one out, but you can't keep the left one in and then take the right one out. For whatever reason, it's usually just that specific thing that it has to do for that. And this, no problem at all. I actually swapped them both out. And it was quick, painless, it was easy. So I like that. Sound is good. I like the look too. I think the aesthetics of the product do matter. Performance matters more, obviously, but these get really, really loud. I like the touch sensor. I still like the physical button notion more, but this still feels good because you have to literally kind of put your whole finger on it and swipe it, or push on it, versus just barely crossing the sensor. And then we have 4 LEDs in the front. We have a USB Type-C in the back for the charger. I like that as well, versus the micro. And then in here, we have the user manual. You have a little bag if you want to put it in there. And then on the bottom here, I'm assuming this is the Type-C connector, and then hopefully some replacement earbuds. Yep. And we have 2 pairs, so the mediums would be on there. We have small and large if you need those. And then we have our USB Type-C cable here, which all of these are small, right? This is pretty standard for length that I find with all of these, but it is in there as well. So before I wrap this up, I want to have a real world application of this. So what I like to do is actually take these out. I'm going to go, typically it's doing a workout or something like that, but I'm actually going to go for a bike ride with this and put these to the test here, see how they sound, especially when there's more ambient noise around me. And then also with that, just to make sure that they fit really, really good. Last thing I want to happen is I'm doing a workout, I'm out doing cardio, whatever it may be, and then these things fall out of my ear. This is available on Amazon, and then when I come back, we're actually going to talk a little bit more about some of the specs with this, and get into the IPX rating and things like that. So let's go ahead and cut ahead. Alright, so we just got back from the bike ride. It went really, really well. Didn't have any issues. The fit was very comfortable. The sound quality was amazing. So I rode the bike for a mile with both in, just listening to music. It has a deep bass to it that I like. And then at that point, I actually took one of the earpods out, and then I listened to a podcast for a while, just so I can hear what kind of the sound quality would be on that, where somebody's speaking versus just music, and it sounds really, really good. Getting into the specs here. So this is Bluetooth 5.0. You're looking at a range of about 33 feet-ish from your phone with this. It actually has a 24-hour playtime. You get 5 with the earbuds themselves, and then you get another 19 with the case. If it's one of those issues where it's completely drained, though, if you plug this in for 10 minutes, you'll actually get an hour, hour and a half out of this, which is awesome. So they're dead, you're heading to the gym, or going for a run or whatever, you charge these for 10 minutes, you'll get that hour and a half playtime. And I like that they actually showcase that and let you know, because sometimes you charge it and it's like, all right, you get 20 minutes. It's like, that's not good enough, right? I need it for the hour. With this as well, like I mentioned, the touch controls, I did notice if you're adjusting them, just grab the stem. If you push on the actual main portion of the earbud, it's gonna potentially skip a song or pause a song or something like that, or bring up Siri, for example. It does have an IPX7 rating, so dust, sweat, things like that aren't going to be an issue. And then it is a noise isolating headset with 2 mics. It has CVC 8.0, so if you're on a phone call, it's supposed to reduce the ambient noise around you, just make it a more clear call. I did try that out. It sounds good, but with any earbud, I've noticed that the other person can tell that you're on some type of earbud, most likely, just because there's a little bit of distance between your mouth and the mic. So other than that, I had no issues with it. And overall, I'm really, really happy with this. The sound quality is phenomenal. I like the fit. And the big thing for me is that it's actually on Amazon. That's the big selling point for me, because I've bought a couple things this year, back in January, February, from some companies coming directly out of China. It's 6-7 months later, I still have seen 0 products show up. So it's kind of a gamble with ordering something directly from China right now. And with this being on Amazon, you know you're going to get it in 2 days. You're not going to have a hassle when it comes to returns. And so it's just an easier process with this. I also like the price point. So it says it's $79.99 normally. It's discounted right now to $59.99, and then if you click on the coupon, you get another $10 off. So now we're looking at $49.99, and at $49.99, this is a good price point for this. Would I pay the $79.99 for it? I don't know. But with this discounted rate, which I'm assuming they probably keep for quite a while, it's definitely worth it in my opinion, both for the sound quality and ease of use. The big thing here being that I can keep one earbud in. The transfer between those two is really, really easy, and it's not kind of tethered to the other one where, like I mentioned before, I've pulled one out before, like the left side, and it just doesn't work, right? So overall, really, really happy with these. I'm going to make sure that this is actually in the description. So there's going to be a link for this if you guys want to actually snag this up and buy it for yourself, or look at some of their other products as well, because they don't just have these, they have a handful of other products also that you can click the link for that to check those out. So that is going to be it for this video. I'm going to do a review for these as well, so if you guys have anything that you want me to cover with that, let me know in the comment section. I'll make sure that I actually cover that in the review. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.